Very much, Madam Chair. Mr. Brouillette, it's been reported that while you were Deputy Secretary of Energy, the Secretary communicated with high-level Ukrainian officials and at the President's direction with Rudy Giuliani, his personal attorney, about Ukraine-related matters. The press reports also indicate that Secretary Perry pushed the Ukrainian government to make changes to the board of Naftogaz, a Ukrainian state-owned natural gas company. And the reason I'm asking the question is these efforts echoed changes to the board that were sought by two of Mr. Giuliani's now indicted associates, Lev Parnas and Igor Fruman. So just a couple of questions here. Were you aware of any contacts between Secretary Perry or any other senior DOE officials and representatives of Naftogaz?
I am aware that the Secretary met on occasion with individuals who were asking for assistance with the restructuring, if you will, or reorganization of the state-owned enterprise. Naftogaz is a vertically integrated company. In order for them to interconnect with the EU, we had conversations about their structure.
When you say we, were you involved in conversations?
No, sir, I was not. No, sir, No, I was not. I was not. The we is the collective we at the Department of Energy. It's not me and the Secretary. But no, I am not aware of any conversation that he had with either Mr. Giuliani or others within the Ukraine government about the board or the advisory board that's associated with Naftogaz.
So I'm still a little bit unclear. Are you aware of the nature of any communications with Naftogaz? Because initially you said you knew there were communications. So being the deputy, I'd be inclined to say somebody like yourself who's knowledgeable, I've watched you over the years, would know a little bit about the nature of the conversations. Tell me a little more about that.
No, I'm not aware of the conversations that Secretary Perry had or did not have with Naftogaz directly. I wasn't party to that. I didn't have any knowledge of that. I am aware that within the department there are technical experts that from time to time will interact with colleagues about these types of matters. But I am not aware of any conversations between the Secretary and anyone at Naftogaz.
And are you aware of any conversations Mr. Giuliani has had with the department on this?
I am not.
And you have not had any contact?
I have not.
Okay. The only other thing I wanted to touch on is yesterday in the office, and I appreciated the visit, you made it clear to me that because of Bonneville Power and their important role in making sure there was affordable energy in North America, you would keep the idea of privatizing Bonneville Power off the table. I just wanted to let you know I appreciate it. If you want to add anything to what you told me yesterday in the office, I appreciated the fact that you responded directly to the question. Obviously, privatizing Bonneville Power would hit the Pacific Northwest like a wrecking ball, and you answered the question forthrightly, and I appreciate it. I also want to hold the record open with respect to the questions I've asked dealing with Secretary Perry, other officials at the department. I know our people indicated that we were going to ask some of those questions, but certainly I want to give you the opportunity if there's additional supplemental material on that. As I say, I was particularly concerned because these press reports did come up at a time when these two indicted associates of Mr. Giuliani were apparently seeking changes to the board. There seemed to be some conversations that took place between the department and Naftogaz, and I'll hold the record open if you'd like to give me additional information.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Madam Secretary, Madam Chair, thank you.
Thank you, Senator.